I do run across an occasional member of the community who thinks we are, killing the fatted calf when we ban smoking on the campus. But for the most part, community organizations, community groups have supported the policy and supported promoting no tobacco use, because we've seen the devastation that tobacco effects on a community through personal contacts with friends and family. There's probably not one of us who, either through ourselves or through our family members or through our friends, have seen somebody die early or be disabled because of tobacco use. Well, I felt a little obligated to help with compliance and help with policy enforcement, since I chaired the committee that banned tobacco use on the campus. So when I walked from my car, park a long ways from the building, I walked through a big parking lot, and there were certain hot spots, still are some hot spots, where people would kind of hide and smoke. And I've taken a personal commitment to go to those places each day before I go into medicine. I'll go take 10 steps further this way or 25 steps further this way to go to these spots where people hide to smoke. And I will go, and when I see somebody smoking, I go up to them and I say, "Excuse me." Now, first thing, there's probably a sign right behind them that says, "We have a tobacco-free campus," and they're sitting there smoking with the sign right. And I go up and I say, "Excuse me, but you may not be aware, but we have a tobacco-free campus here." And immediately they get very defensive, and they've been caught red-handed doing something they knew they weren't supposed to do. And then I say very quickly, I say, "But I have good news for you." And they say, "What? You do?" I said, "Yes." And I have a card that I keep with me at all times. It's a little blue, black, and white card. And I say, first thing is, we have free Nicorette gum that we give out in the emergency department or in the service excellence office. And if you're having a tobacco fit here on campus while you're visiting here, visiting family or with family or friends, you can go by and get some free Nicorette gum, and maybe that'll tide you over until you leave our campus. I said, but the other thing is, and they all say, You really give out Nicorette gum? I said, sure. I don't think anybody ever goes to get it, but we offer that alternative to them. And I said, the other thing is, tobacco's getting real expensive. And they always say, oh yeah, it's getting terrible. I said, well, on this card, there's some tips for quitting smoking. And we also have a quit line, North Carolina quit line. If you'll call them up, you'll be amazed at how they can help you. And I said, would you like a card? And nearly 95% of the time, they say, oh, well, thank you so much. And quite often, when I'm departing, they say, thank you for doing that in such a nice way. That was very special.